started.
Okay, started. Okay. So first thing you're gonna do after you go in here, you go to VRC Fury, copy this. Sorry, already had that open. Go to here, packages. You're gonna add, and then you should see this right here. Make sure it's checked it's checked off. You're gonna press create new project. You're gonna press that. Name it wherever you're wanting it named, and the location you're wanting it in your files. I'm gonna go to this one. What I go do is that there'll be a plus sign down here. You're going to press the check or the plus on the VRC Fury. If you see a green arrow here, that means it's just going to be to the newest one. So press that. Personally, I use this version of Unity. You can use the recommended, doesn't matter. I already have it open though, so once you drop it in, usually for basic Battle Brothers, it's personally making this a bit bigger. Usually it's going to be around 0.029. Personally, I'm just going to have it as that. Material, I'm going to put the legacy. Humanoid for the rig and apply. You go to configure. If you see the shoulder plates faced down, unless it's like Terminators and you're wanting it to be lore accurate, then yeah, it's fine it being down. But if you're wanting it to actually move like how it was in Blender, that's not what we're going to want. So yeah. Let's fix this up then. Spine A for the spine, chest to spine D. Just make sure everything is completely good in this. Shoulder pad, what the fuck? No. Oops. Make sure. Sometimes it'll do this, sometimes it won't, depending on your shit. So, neck, head. Make sure all that's good. Form, all that. Just press apply to save it somewhere in case it fucks up or some shit. Okay. You're pressed on the distal, and you see that how the fingers look fucked. We're not wanting that show. We're gonna fix it. This, just press 0 on every single individual distal. And you could just press that and do all that shit. Doesn't matter which way you do it. Just make sure that's 0 on both sides. Okay, apply. It's fine if it shows all this red shit, because it's going to do that. Anyway, press done. So now we're done with that. I already put it, usually it will not be here, so you will have to drag it over here. And yeah. I kind of have most of the shit in here. So if I go here, I just kind of set it up a bit. Anyway, so we're going to go over here, add component. I'm going to press avatar descriptor. This is where the actual height is set, because it's actually the viewpoint is where the height is. So set it about between the eyes. Might have to fix it depending. So I'm just going to put it right about here. Okay. We're also going to be wanting to add toggles to this, so I'm going to show that also. Going to put playable layers, customizable, customize. I already have most of the shit in here. I'm going to go to this. I already have all the shit set up, like I said. Controller, you're going to download the controller, which I think I put right in here. Or no, which one wasn't? Well, I might have not put it in here. Anyway, I'm going to put it in probably this real quick. So let me just go to the basic controller. It's in this. Let me just go to basic. No, that's not it. Basic controller. Fuck. Okay, where the fuck is it? Controller. Why the fuck is it not in here? Fuck. Where I put it in here? Well, That's not it. Fuck. I gotta find it real quick. Shit. That was long ago that I fucking downloaded it. Basic, why is it not here? I literally just had it here. Fuck. I fucking moved it. Okay, here. Just put it here. So, you're gonna download that. What you're gonna do, put it in here. You're gonna press this. You're gonna see controller up here. Basic controller. Make sure that is also the FBX layer, because this will help in the animation section over here. But we're not going to go to that right this minute. Personally, I like making file called toggles because that's just me. I'm going to press create, viewer chat, avatars, parameters. Set it to whatever you're going to remember. I just do that because why not? Going to make parameters and also the menu. Okay. You're going to go down here and put those as it. I'm also going to show how to do Google Loco on this, but just not right this second. Okay, so I'm also going to add Fizzbones to this. So you're gonna have to add individually, because I'm just gonna, if I remember correctly, it is. I might have to go to another project to remember because I can't remember at this exact second. Where is it at? Right here. So I'm just gonna open up another project so I can remember because I cannot remember off the top of my head for the life of me. Anyway, you know what? Might as well show y'all. You notice when you press the legacy for the materials, you're going to automatically see materials over here, or you're going to see a file called materials. I already put the textures in here, so all you're going to do, press this, and whatever armor it uses, press it, do it in there. You're going to set the metallic to 1, move this to 0.75. You're going to put a metallic texture usually, in case, or if you don't want to put 1, you don't have to. But personally, it's kind of better. You'll see a thing here usually that will tell you to auto fix it. Press that. So that will actually help you a bit. Okay, so and you can also set the kind of thickness of it, of the normals, because that's what these are. So you could just put it to 1. It's going to make it highly detailed, depending on how you wanted it to do, but also a way to kind of optimize it, you could press this. Personally, I set it to 2, low quality, and I might do that. This will actually make the normals worse, but personally, I try to go for, how can I describe it? This is what I set the metallic for this, though. How can I describe it? Shit, I can't think right this minute. Personally, I do it for optimization purposes. That's the only reason I do it. You don't have to. Because I tried to add kind of a bit to my avatar, so where I have a little for variety for shit. So for example, I might not have certain things on the avatar, but it might. Well, eyes you don't need this for. You don't need anything on this. Just make sure emissions checked off. For the eyes, you could make it so it's more red, or you can make it just so it's white. And you will put the eye color as the eye texture. Just so where, kind of, personally, I just do that to sometimes, depending. Anyway, I'm going to put the power sword texture on it. And also, I think I have the metallic here. Yes, I do. Let me first, because I want to set it to 1 first, and then put the power sword or any metallic on it. This is using remission, power sword 7. And I'll show where the power sword is in a second. So now we actually see that. once you got all this shit done, what we're gonna do real quick is add the weapons, which I already added pre-game. So personally, I'm going to want a heavy chainsword on this personally. So you're just gonna put it in the project. You might have to scale it though. So just so you know, depending on what you're trying to go for. So just don't be surprised when you're having to do certain shit. Okay. Personally, I want a shotgun, and also I want a guardian spear and the Castilian axe actually. Because why not? I'm a melee or mainly melee guy, so fuck it. These already come with free shit. So I'm going to show you all how to actually add it when it's not like this, because personally it's just kind of better doing it that way. And doesn't really work with this because it's, well, this is for a world, or this prefab's for a world. Just I'm going to have it because why not? So I'm going to delete everything besides the model for it. Guardian Spear. Where's the Guardian Spear? Fuck. I might accidentally delete it. Fuck. Okay, yeah, I did. Swap him. Okay. So now that everything's in here, going to move that over, move that over. I'm trying to think real quick. I don't want to show you all. I don't think of this one I can't. Okay. Show the animation part or the fucking Google logo. Fuck it, I'll show the Google logo. Okay. So I'm gonna real quick show Google logo then. Fuck it. Add into your project. Gonna wait for it to load in the server. I think it's already put in VRC Fury or no. Google logos. No, it's put in the Google logo. Yeah, right here. Once you download that shit, of course, gotta. Oh well, now I actually can see what the fizz buttons are set to. Shit. Okay. So that's what the fizz buttons are set to. Got it. Okay. Now that actually makes it easier. Okay. For those that didn't see the FizzBun settings on the other project that I had, I'm real quick going to show it on this. Once the Google logo installs. Okay. And real quick, go to all this shit. Don't need that right this minute. You can use whichever version. Just make sure that whatever you're wanting FizzBuns, you have it set so where it will have it. Turn that to 0. What was it? Or no, you just keep it the same. So forgot about that. If I look at this, everything's set the same besides red. Why is that? I don't think that's supposed to be set right. That's weird. Okay. Personally, I make it so where people can't grab it or some shit. So just turn all that off. So I got 5 bones in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm going to set this to the other cape bone. Because fuck it, why not? It doesn't matter in the order that you do it, just so you know. If you are wondering about that. Okay, so that's all that done. Now to add the Google logo. You're gonna go into Google logo, prefabs. Personally, just go all the way in. You're gonna press the beyond. You're gonna put it into here. Going to go to prefab. unpack. Don't press unpack completely. So once you got it unpacked, you're just going to put this into the avatar. Doesn't matter where, you don't really need it in anywhere. The armature, you're just going to put in the skeleton. And you're going to open up the head and put it in the head, not neck, head. That's how you set up the Gogoloco for an avatar. And I'm going to draw the gun shit in a second. So once you're done with that, actually we can start right now. So let's start just putting it in. Hold up, because I'm just gonna get a new damage thing for everything, because I already have it in toggles. Okay, so I'm gonna set the quest melee into that. I'm going to put it into your right spot. Shape. So let me just turn the rotation position all the way to 0 on everything. Okay. It's gonna set it to 90 degrees. 90. Just set the other thing to 90. Remember which. Yeah. Okay. Just position it, and you can mess with the shape and all that shit by going here, and you're able to just make sure that it covers the actual blade. And yeah, it's gonna be a big box, but sometimes big boxes you gotta use. So yeah, fun. Make sure it's not too big though, because you don't want to be hitting someone from far away and then getting complaints. Oh, it's OP and shit. The other thing, you are going to make sure that it's thick as the blade. If it's a bit thick, just shorten it or just shrink it. Put it so it looks correct. If it don't, then complaints happen always. Okay. Walkthrough is the actual damage. So make sure to keep that on. Emissions. So usually I'll put for HRs 60 particles, 600 rate. That's for HR damage. For melee specifically. For things like two-handed weapons, you would put 800 rate, and then you would do 80 particles. So whatever this is for melee, you just times it by 10 for this. Or whatever this is, you just divide by 10, whichever you want to do. So just get it real quick, set this into the hand. I'm going to set it into the right hand. Cause why not? You know, got that set into there. So that's good. I'm also going to set the bolter fire into that, because I'm wanting everything to be able to shoot besides the, of course, just sword. And I'm going to give both of these also the melee, because they're custodian shit, so they should have it. And yes, I know you're not really supposed to have custodian shit on it, but I don't care. I legitimately don't right now. So, if you do care, okay, good for you. Because I really don't right this minute. So, okay. Like I already said, position it before putting it on the actual bones. Because when you do, it's gonna be kind of more funky to mess with. What the fuck? Yes, it is annoying. Fuck. Okay. So, we just move this over here. Get it in kind of the right spot. Gonna open it up, make sure that it is set correctly and shit. So gun smoke, going to put at the actual barrel of it. Audio doesn't really matter. Shell eject. It's gonna be on this side. I think right. Be on either or. So I'm just gonna put it on this side. Okay. Get that down. The blast and particle. Particle right here. Okay. Do the same thing with everything else that you have a melee or gun to. So, first, I'm just going to turn the Castilian Axe off. Chucking right this minute off. Go to particles. Those in the right spot. Okay, so I got that set up now, and now I need to set up the melee for it. Drag it over here. Okay. That now, and now the final thing. Where the fuck is the textures for it? Okay, there we go. Got all that shit now. Okay. Where is it at? There it is. Okay. There we go. 90 degrees. we're gonna do is, if I remember, no, not that. Funny thing, I have this open, so I can actually go to this and relook. So we'll get to the shotgun. Right side, no, it's on the left. So we get to the auto shotgun on this. Can actually look at what I have this set to. Funny part. Okay, so for gun smoke, 1 start time 2 4. So we set to that. If I remember correctly, it was. Where's that? That's a mission. Return to a mission. Got 1 cycle of that. Shouldn't be doing that. Duration. That's why. Looping. Turn that off. Okay, there we go. Can't remember correctly. Over time that. Okay. Okay. So let's actually get to the particle. 0.5. And then I could just go to the shape is the funny part. Random, and then the last final thing. So that's where you're going to set all those to. So when it starts firing, you should get. Nope, that is not it. Whoop, shit. Hold up. Count 30. Forgot. That ain't it either. Shit. Hmm. then I'll just pause it right this minute. 'Cause I'm trying to remember the exact way to do a shotgun for this minute. It's been a bit of